Every person is different. When you view each person as unique and special, you are more aware of him or her. Your eyes are open to the individual characteristics, traits, needs, and desires that make each person different from others. Randy Fujishin. Good and warm nights, listeners. Look for a snack or drink of your choice: a coffee, a tea, a soda, something to relax. As you know, this podcast are record at night, so we cannot speak very loudly. We don't know what the neighbors to bother even more. As you well know, my first language is not English, so I hope you understand me most of the time. I'm doing my best work, I assure you. But hey, today's topic is why you should I let go of my ex? I'm just kidding. Let's get serious. Today, we will talk about how having good communication in your relationships leads to a pleasant life. I once wondered what would happen if I were left alone in this world. At first, it was a strange feeling, like when you eat your favorite cereal with a different milk than the one you usually drink. You like it, but it's just not the same taste. Little by little, I asked myself if I really needed the others to be happy, because for me, it wasn't no coincidence that my saddest days were around people with whom I was supposed to feel full, not empty. It was a little introduction for this podcast to make more sense that the story, and so yeah, let's get start. A few days ago, I told to my girlfriend, "Hey, I will take you on as my communication project," and she said, "That's fine for me. What about it?" And I say, "Oh, nothing important. I'll just see what I can do to stop us fighting so much." And she just laughed, like, and now I'm here writing about our 1 month relationship. So, yeah, it was very funny for me. Well, all my life I have run away from my relationships, sometimes because of trauma, sometimes because of jealousy, and sometimes because of the freedom of my age. I'm 18 years old and I had never been in one. My family hadn't made that safe place for me where I could openly share how what I felt, take my fears and what I like. So always felt a little locked in my thoughts, and I could never work on my ability to communicate with people. It was the typical, why can you talk to me like your friends? And but how can I make us communication like your friends? Was not the why, it was a how. Anyway, my story with the LGBT plus community is quite long, but it will be another day's podcast. Meanwhile, I can tell you that she is my first long distance love relationship and first girlfriend. So there is a lot there is a lot of work for me. Sorry. I chose this relationship before others because at this moment of my life, she's the one I talk to the most of the time, and I'm aware of it and know that it if doesn't work out, it will hurt me a lot. So I won't be able to have her all my life. Maybe like my family, you understand? Also adding that my long distance relationship is about constant communication, not only text message or nightly calls, but also accepting comments, listening and learning about her needs as a person and as a couple. It is not an easy job to learn from day to night, and I can say that short time we have been together has cost me many things, such as pride, self-control, critical thinking, and decisions making. This may be the most honest relationship I have had with someone so far, and I just don't have the courage to let go. So I don't know. Sorry, just for the reason that I don't know how to communicate it. The first, I want to be an interpersonal person. For those who don't know, it's like making the person feel different from the others. In a good way, clearly. I want to make people feel unique, that I know that I can change, inspired, or know that I can be that safe place for the others I love. I want to them to understand that I value everything that they told me, and that I listening in detail and with care, so that person feels valued. The second is, I want to stop being stubborn and shut people up when I don't like something they are saying, when they haven't even finished talking. I want to take the time to reflect on what they said and make an introspective analysis of it, not just shake my head and stop listening. And the last, I want the relationship with my girlfriend to be one I receive information, analyze it, understand, and give me a verbal or not verbal response. I want us to be able to communicate in the way that is efficient for both of us, to the point that I know she still chooses me, because of how I know how to listen, learn, and discuss every problem we face. And I want her to value that effort and apply the same towards our relationships, to make her understand that I expect the same from her. I put these goals with the idea, just want to have good bones in the future, have a good job offers with my newly development skills. I want to improve my relationship with my parents, and just surround myself with people who have or want to have the same ability to communicate as I do. So yeah, those are the reasons for I want to improve my communication or practice what I learned. Oh my god, I forget the time. So we have reached the end of this chapter. Wait, in each episode of this podcast, we like to close by inviting our listeners to practice that they have learned. Today's task is very short and easy. So the task is, to the first person you see after listening to this podcast, make a positive comment that can bring or something who motivate their day. It can be a "you look great today" or "you look more cheerful today," for example, something similar. Okay, that is the homework from today from this podcast, and I will see you in another episode. Have a good night, and thank you for listening us. Bye.